What is going on, guys? Today we are getting out and doing some pond hopping with the brand new Kastking spin reel, the Centron. This is the Centron 3000 series. It is a beautiful looking reel. It's got that aluminum spool. It's got that 17 pounds of drag. And better. Once again, we're matching up with my favorite spin rod. It is that Crixus medium setup. So we're just getting out here to our first little pond. It's a smaller body of water, so we're gonna start trying to target some smaller species. And then we're gonna work our way up, probably get to some other ponds and really just test this thing out to the fullest, see what its capabilities are, and see just how it handles different species and different fish all around the state of Texas. So without further ado, guys, let's get out here, start fishing them, and see what this reel's all about. All right, guys, here goes nothing. We're gonna go up to this little spillway looking area of this little pond. Very, very small body of water, and we're in drought season right here, so I'm gonna try to work with this smaller patch that's a little bit deeper right here. Throw this tiny little paddle tail down there. It's like a fluorescent orange with a pink head. No promises that we can get anything, but I'm gonna start small, work around and see if we can get anything to bite this. I'm getting dumped by something. Oh yeah, we got something. Oh, that was big. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see if there's like a shadow that moves away. Whatever that was pretty big that just smacked on that. There's some big sunfish in this pond, I know that for sure. I've yet to really catch anything out of here other than sunfish, but I did want to start with some smaller species before we work our way up. Yep, we're on one. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is two that I've lost in a row. Let us check this bait, check this hook. Those aren't very sharp, but I can see we're ripping lip. We're getting this thing fully in a mouth. Let's see if I can get it to eat it a little bit more this time before I just set the hook. That one's better. That one's better. You got something. Oh, it's a bass. No way. No way. No way. First fish on the new reel is a nice, pretty nice bass. Look at this thing, guys. Very green, pretty fish right on top of the mouth. Look at that. That is a good, healthy sized bass right there. Just micro fishing this thing on that Centron 3000. Got ourselves our first fish, man. Let's get him back in the water there. All right, I don't have much room to get him in there softly, so give him a nice little toss. Yeah, he's good. There he goes. See you, buddy. Let's see if we get a few more. Let's get back at it. Nothing too fancy, guys, either. Just a simple little tiny paddle tail. I think this is a 1/16 of an ounce little jig head. I haven't found too many of that right size. Ooh, something had it big. I just saw it run. I didn't even see it grab it, so I just set the hook. Oh my goodness, I think it might have been a turtle. Look at that. Snap my bait completely. Try to change it up, especially with all this vegetation right here. Let's see if a split tail grub will work better. Simple but effective. There we go. There we go. First cast with the split tail grub. What do we got? It's a bass. I have to get in there and get it. No, we got him. We got him. We got him. Those are the micro fish I was after, guys. I wanted to catch some small fish today. This is the target species we're after. No bluegill really, just some nice creek-sized bass, some nice pond-sized bass, and then we're gonna work our way up. Sunset's getting down. We're gonna start, getting to these bigger ponds up the road and see if we catch some nice big fish. But definitely getting a good feeling for this thing. Just running around with some crappie jigs, basically. Crank out there, start searching for those big boys. I'm saying, favorite thing about these crankbaits, really loud, intense knocking. They help mimic those bait fish, and when you're fishing ponds like this that don't have a ton of structure, a ton of grass, just kind of soil, makes it real nice and easy to swim it through, because it's got that bill right there that just bounces off the bottom. It pushes those hooks up. This thing just pushes off the bottom. Doesn't allow you to really get snagged on anything. There we go. There we go. Don't jump, 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 don't jump. Hold up. Oh my goodness, don't jump, don't. No, no, no. I just threw it out there. I was talking about how searching baits can be great at locations like this with this blue tinted water, stained muddy water. Sure enough, we got ourselves our biggest fish of the day right there on that crankbait, right up against that opposite edge, just slowly cranking it in. And yeah, man, that's got to be every bit of a 3-pounder, maybe close to 4-pounder. Let's get a real quick weight on him. Here we go, zeroed out. 340. So we'll say a little under 3.4 because I didn't actually take the plier measure off. So 3-pound fish, man, I will take that. He didn't really fight as heavy as I thought he was gonna. Just almost fell. That fish just hammered it too. He hammered it and then just kind of like didn't fight. I thought he was gonna jump here at the end, but really just kind of came up and looked at me. So we got 3 bass today. All of them pretty good size, to be honest. I was trying to target smaller fish at first, and it seems like we've only been able to get decent sized bass, so I shouldn't complain about it. It's just not the target species we're after. But I'll tell you what, if there's one thing I've learned, it's this reel can honestly handle anything. It's making it real easy to finesse these fish too. Hard past 2 days, but I'll tell you what, this reel's doing great. It's casting anything from these little tiny crappie jigs up to those big old crankbaits, Ned rigs. I even think I tested out a Texas rig earlier. I might not have put it on camera, but we've been testing out basically everything I have in this box, and I haven't had an issue with a single lure. The next thing I'm going to do is put on a little jig head that has a vibrating blade, so hopefully it'll help us fish over the structure, fish over the logs that are out here, because it doesn't have any treble hooks, but at the same time it'll create a nice vibration in the water and attract some of these fish, since it is pretty stained and pretty nasty. Run it right there, 3/4 of the way. We will spin it. All right, swapping out baits. There we're going. Little chatterbait jig head thing. See how this does. Look at that. Go from a tiny little grub to this thing. Cast so easily. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what we want. We want him to come to us. Yeah, he just slurped on that thing. Pretty good little guy. I guess we're matching those baits pretty good. Second cast. There we go. That is what I'm talking about, boys. Swap out. Get them going. I had a feeling. I said we're going to swap out, go with a little bit smaller setup. Here we go, guys. Another little healthy guy on that little tiny bait fish. Like I said, change up the presentation, go smaller. Nothing too crazy, nothing too sporadic, but it creates some vibration, creates some noise, drives those fish in. And on top of that, shows us that these reels do great, man. Get you in the water. Nice and calm. There you go. See you later, man. I'm digging this thing, man. I've swapped to so many different types of lures using this reel already, and it's just worked really, really well with every single lure. Hoping we can catch another good sized fish. We got that one really good one. Hoping we can find another really good one. Oh yeah, right on time, right on time, right on time. I'm gonna walk with him because I don't want him to turn. Oh dude, fighting good. Oh yeah, right on cue, man. So I hope we get another good fish. What do? Not huge, man, but I'll take it. That is a good fish. It's a good fish in my mind. I'd say it's about 15 inches, probably about 2 pounds. Solid fish. Looks like he's been through some wear and tear, maybe fighting for his life. A few spots where a bird might have got him. Yeah, you can see a bird bite on both sides of his stomach. This guy has seen a few things. Let's get him unhooked though real quick and back in the water. I don't want to put too much stress on him. All right, guys, I think that is going to do it for today. The sun is setting, and I will have to be satisfied with the fish that we got today. We got out here, we were just trying to get a good understanding of these actual reels and just seeing how they fare up against small fish or just any fish in general. And I think we caught our fair share of nice sized bass out there. I think I got like a 3+ and then a couple other 2s. So awesome reel. It does really well as far as applications go. As you guys saw, we threw crankbaits, we threw little tiny crappie jigs, we threw Ned rigs, and then we threw the little chatterbait little thing that I got on right here, and it seemed to do the best out of all of them. But it's just awesome to see that one reel, one combo can take care of all of it, and that was the main purpose of today, was just getting out here, seeing how this combo fares, seeing how this new Centron reel does, and just give you guys a better understanding of how it does as well. But that is gonna be it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed and hopefully you learned something new, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.